Thank you. I rise in support of this bill. I will be supporting it with trepidation, but also with some faith and hope that we will use the political courage and anger that is on this floor to make a commitment to fix our failing public school education system. We are politicizing our kids, and we are politicizing their future by demonizing charters and victimizing public schools. There are good and bad actors across the spectrum. We should be having a conversation about fully funding our public school education, about retooling Prop 98, about talking about the fact that many of our school districts are landlords, property owners, with under-enrolled schools because parents are using their choice to put their kids someplace else. I'm a stepmother of 2 kids in public schools. I am committed to public schools. When we talk about where our kids are going to go, we are looking at the teachers and we are looking at the safety of those schools. We're not looking about the cafeteria, the landscaping, or any of that. And when those 2 things are in flux or in crisis, we have a responsibility and an obligation to find choice so that we make sure that we are protecting our kids. So why don't we talk about how we're funding our public school education? Why don't we talk about the fact that because of busing, because white folks took their kids out of public schools, because we passed Prop 13, that we redirected funding and commitment away from our public school system? Why don't we talk about that? Because most folks don't want to work 5 jobs to afford private tuition because they don't have a public school in their neighborhood to take their child. Let's keep it real. So I'm voting to move this bill forward. But in that vote is a vote to really talk about what we want for the state of California and for our kids. Rich kids, poor kids, middle class kids, who all deserve the right to be able to take their child to a public school in their neighborhood and know that their child will learn and know that their child will be safe.